Uh, Thank you, David. I would like to all of you to stand up if you can. And then right now there's a symbols back at home of young people who are dying, our Oromo brothers and sisters. I want all of us to just give, 6 minutes of silence, 6 seconds. Okay, thank you. And they have another things that they have before we sit down. They are fighting back, but they're not fighting back with guns. They're not fighting back with bullet. They're not fighting back with hatred. They're not fighting back with machete. They are fighting back with symbols. And that symbol is they put their hand together. Let's put our hand together like them. Thank you. Okay, you can sit down. This is not a symbol of Oromo. This is a symbol of justice. And I would like to thank all of you who came here today, especially the brothers and sisters who come from far away. And I also would like to thank the SMNE people, David. There's many people who I cannot name. Nagash, Tabebe, Emebet, Kalem, Solomon, Lul, Jerusalem, Sophie. There's so many that I cannot. Thanks. Taspa, Anthony. There's many of you. And also there are the other friends who have become a family to me. Like listen here. Really, if I die today, I would say that I was loved by many Ethiopians, whom I got by only reaching out. If I did not get reaching out to them, I would not. I want to thank all of you for coming here. The SMNE is an idea that evolved out of injustice. I do speak Amharic, but if I stated that, what is in my heart would not come out. But I want to say it in English so you guys can hear it. My journey in coming here is I'm not looking for interest or power of anything in Ethiopia. Was not my interest and will never be. I came to this looking for justice. My own fellow human being who taught me to be who I am were taken away from me. And I tried to cry, the cry was not enough. And that's how the SMNE got evolved. As a result, I met with so many Ethiopians down the road. Earlier, we have all these brothers who are speaking. I want to include this and kind of say that thank you. Someone may wonder, why do the people that, this guy want to create something else? You can have so much crops and cattle, and if they are not healthy cows, they're not nothing. Someone will say that why another Lela organization? We have 100 organizations in Ethiopia. But which one does make us to shine? Let me just bring this to you. If we really care about Ethiopia, are only these people in this room are the only one care? Where are the other Ethiopians? What I learned is, Sultan Fallagi Ochalu. 50 Fallagi Ochalu. There's people that want to get rid of the government. I tell the people all the time, I'm not fighting to get rid of the Wayane. I'm fighting to get rid of the system that kept the Wayane. The Lela Wayane Bimata, I don't want that. The SMNE has been working for a long time. As David saying that helping Ethiopian was not our job. From the beginning that the SMNE talked that, you know what, we need to come together. I am sick and tired of people saying that lemon handle it kwami go handle my honu but ibaka chota babaru. Balafu we are driven by emotion. Just a few weeks ago, I got many emails from some of the people saying that let's call us to come together. Sometimes they don't understand what I am here for. Yale political group, you bring it together. If you bring them together and they don't have a vision, it's nothing, it's meaningless. So the reason why we come to do this, most of the brothers said it before, is this simple. My fellow Ethiopian, being a human rights activist was not my choice. I did not want to choose that. The people I know, my own fellow family member, were taken away from me. And I did get involved to try to find a seek justice for them. And when I did it, I was alone. Imagine that mourning for your own family and you were alone. And other people were not there with you. I'm talking about Ethiopian. In the last, since 2003, I went through much pain and suffering. The death and the blood, I couldn't take it anymore. Just a few weeks ago, the picture of the Oromo kid I saw, that kid could be my son. Why did he die? I had enough of pain. That's why I say that, it's not about politics to me. I try to do it and I cannot ignore seeing the blood. 424 people were killed in Gambela. Amara children were thrown in Gadal, in Arbagugu, in Badano. The Hugadin people, the Sidamo peoples, the Benishankol people, the Apar people. I try, sometimes people say that, when you experience something, you get used to it. I couldn't, my mind could not make me get used to it. What I see the problem of Ethiopia was the failure to see the humanity. When you look at me here, you are not seeing a black man, you are not seeing a Malata, you are seeing a human being. After that human being, you can break me down. Wearing a tie is a man. His name is Obang. He's from Gambela. He's an Anuak. He's from Ethiopia. He's in Africa. This body that you're looking at, you can break it down to pieces. But before you break it down to pieces, you've seen this as whole. And this is supposed to be value. The woman who give birth to me and the man who give birth to me, they will not give me up for anything. And any woman that will give birth to Oromo, to Amara, to Tigray, to anyone will never give their kid up for anything. And they will never want their kid to come to this world to die for nothing. So what happened? I am sick and tired of this tenkol. I don't want to be part of it. The Ethiopia where we say that when we don't even cannot feed ourselves. And Ethiopia where we say that, you know what, we are the symbol of African pride, black people. Look how we treat our peoples. We hear that from brother from Benishankol. The denial of living in denial that even that become part of who we are. You stay at home with nothing on, and you go out to put the garbage out. We care for how we look for outside, but then how we look for ourselves. I don't want to be part of that Ethiopia. Some people asking me, Obang, why do you want to be, say, new Ethiopia? I want an Ethiopia where I'm valued as a human being, not I'm an Ethiopia that where I'm second class citizen. It is this reason, people, I told some of my people sometime, when I say that humanity before ethnicity, that is not something that I got from a white man. This humanity, the humanity that I got from the annual culture grown in that culture. When I say no one is free until we are all free, that's what I got from the annual cultures, not what I learned from white people schools. And I come to my world has collided with Ethiopia, of Belunta, of Tenkol, of deception, of dishonest, claiming that we are better. Double-digit Ethiopia when we cannot feed ourselves. Kalem and Danyanen when we cannot feed 20 million people needing food. Ethiopia. I'm not an Ethiopia by choice. It is my home, and I don't need someone that who believe in that underneath to think that I'm Ethiopia. Ethiopia is mine. I'm not asking you to give me a key to my own house. Sintina Sintoche, I was in Ethiopia, where I was discriminated just by being who I am. To me, there may be Dinkorina, but we are not the only Dinkorina in the world. This is what Yagatamin Nagar Langarachu, and I was in Munich, Germany. And I met an Ethiopian at the train station. He asked me, where are you from? I say, Ethiopia. No. There's no way you can be an Ethiopian. Completely. I say, I am. No. Just right 2 seconds after that, I met a German guy. And German guy say, where are you from? I say, from Germany. I want to take his test. And he say, oh, which part of Germany do you live in? So in other words, there are some Ethiopians who will accept me to be a black German than be an Ethiopian. Let me come to this conclusion. There is this thing say that le matamaman nin nagagar, matamaman yellenim. There's that say that ulla chinim nesan kalwatan and the sauna salon al chilim. In yara sachin nesanet yellachim ustachinen. There is these things say that agosa lik demia sawawineset. We don't value ourselves as one peoples. For that, SMNE was established to promote this idea. As other people said earlier, we need irq. Irq asfal legal Ethiopias. Irq demo kamingis hadallam. The irq is from the peoples. In the last few days, we met. We did not meet to deceive ourselves and thinking that Ethiopia is so clean and beautiful. No. You heard that from brother from Benishankol. You heard that from the brother Abadir, from Arar. You can hear it from the Afar. You can hear it from the Ugadin people. You can hear it from other groups. To me, there's a problem in Ethiopia. And this problem in Ethiopia requires us to talk about it. If you are someone who thinking that the problem of Ethiopia is getting rid of Wayane alone, I'm not with you. Because changing Wayane with another Wayane will not get us anywhere. Yamaranya baba lalle gulicha silla what I tapatam. This is where we met with these brothers. I repeated earlier, my fellow Ethiopian. My life has been enriched by so many people like here. So also, sisters, mothers. I love her like she is my own because she's my own. When I look at her, I don't see her light skin color, I don't see her gosa. Amrawit, she's like my sister. Negesu is my brothers. Roba is my brother. Abadur is my brothers. Nasir is my brothers. Nagasi is my brothers. Abebe is my brothers. Reverend Tega is my brother, is my pastor. Dawit is my brothers. Say Caleb, my mentor, my spiritual leaders, my brothers. Guess what? What unifies me with all these guys? Because we are human, we are from one country. We are Ethiopian. If you take away Ethiopia, what I have in common with these guys are humans. There's a fighting now where they say that these black are not good. If you take away the Ethiopian name, if you take away the Ethiopian bandra, you are no different than Chinese to me. We have to have something that unified us. E bandra yehullachin bandra no. Ethiopia yenya no yehullachinen. So I say that there are people that who can talk about Hirk. Reverend said earlier. We met in the last 2 days to talk. Yet uncle to talk heart to heart. 3 days was not enough. We come to say that we will take reconciliation. We will take that responsibility. By nya culture ulet so wachitalu taw miltaw alle. Awlet kwami miltaw yellem. Le haymanot abato miltaw yellem. Bagosa miyamanu taw yellem. We want to take that responsibility. And Dalkut, I don't need someone else to come and tell me why you're doing this. By being an Ethiopian, I'm entitled to own that Ethiopia. It is mine. We met to work on reconciliation. Whether those who don't believe in reconciliation come or not, we know that inyat koselenal, kosolalen kostachinen. Iche kosol le madan, madainetu unetno. Sini nagagarno, sini damamatno. And now, Madam Damiamintino, my brothers from different ethnic group. Man, I love all of you guys. And the one I met with last weekend. I have an uncle who was my favorite uncle. He was killed on December 13th. I have my favorite teachers who were killed. By that time, I thought that, you know, I wish I was in Gambela and I would have died with those guys. That was my wishing. Because I find that the life I was living for was not good enough. But you know what as a result? 400 guys is not away, is not here. But you are those guys. God has a different reason. God has took my people out. As a result, I got my people. All of you are my people. The 400 who are taken away from me, were replaced by Abidur, Semelech, Lul, Kalem, Jerusalem, Sekalem, Najib. I just want to let you know that Ya Grachin could die, Kalal Nagaradel. And we cannot leave it for politicians. If there are some peoples who want to get rid of Wayane, and they have the meeting in Adarachim wool and people are dancing, if it is not a real genuine, it's not what I want to be. I don't want an Ethiopia where my child will be a barrier. I don't want an Ethiopia there where when a Muslim protests for their rights, some people say balo balo. I don't want an Ethiopia where a Benishangul region man has to come to tell himself. I don't want an Ethiopia where our women are being treated. I don't want an Ethiopia where our children will have to go to Arab country to get a job. For that Ethiopia, I'm ready to give whatever I can. But I'm not using the gun. I'm not using AK-47, I'm not using bullet, and I will use love. To me, it's not the quality, not the quantity. The reconciliation has started. They have so much wound in us. We have to heal that wound, and that wound start from talking to one another rather than talking. Kangiri kaziga sinwata yandandachin tariyalen. Ichin yalen Ethiopia hullachin innaqalen. Kazi yetchale Ethiopia lemagnet inchilalen. Na tari yandandachin. I want you to leave this room and change another Ethiopian life. Mario Chalu. Inenyi Marioch agar le mamrat sayun agar le madan Marioch nacho. Yetakafafalu so chandela in the argu Marioch nacho. I will depend on them. I will rely on them. I will work with them. There are other out there. If you are someone that needing to contribute to your country through work, come. We are not here to oppose. You do your thing. We do our thing. We are not a roadblock to anybody. In our lesson, which you mean as Suno. You know, Bahunet, Agrachin, the Kosolal, Isbachin, Yamotun, Yalekun, Bahalem Danin, I a million is Bias Palega, and Nagardam and Datarosu. I'm lacking Patharim Halla Minya by what that Noro Ethiopian Bal is Bum Ifatram Nabber. Aunum America Mubamam after Magrochun Minum Kanyaga like Honichilal and Nagaranda Trasu. Ibn Arab Agrasamotu Sidafaru Kan Suga Kan Lelitum Chalama Kan Suga Sawal Yenyam Black Fatarim Ulen Kanyagan Taspandat Kortu Sarat Jamrual Saradam Yulachin Bichasayon. Lenya bicha sa le ullachin na erko madet erko coming gistarlem ya erko karasachin matare kalben inya demo ye responsibility in wasdal yetabatanu soch and la inde le mamtat ni mokralen ግን ዋናው ወዜሮ ሰዋሶ እንዳለ የተውለት እርቅ አስፈልጋል almost 250,000 died during the Kaishibur. We did not even acknowledge their name. Some of the Gadai, which they are in DC today, standing with human right with me. Yadik Chakasigaba Sintina Sinto Chalkwal. We didn't even acknowledge it. I don't want to contribute to false change in Ethiopia. That's not my change. Genuine change in Ethiopia, that starts with honesty, truth, integrity, honesty, with decency, where I am accepted, where I am respected, where I'm cared for, where I loved by my people. I am for that Ethiopia. So I don't want to make my long, it's been long, but I want to make this message to you, my fellow Ethiopian. I'm a better human being. Not only because of my mother who gave me birth and my brothers and my sister. I'm a better human being because of Ethiopian like you. Thank you.